So here I am in Michigan. I'm staying at this cute little bed and breakfast, or not a bed and breakfast, but an Airbnb, I guess. It's in Holton, Michigan. Really nice place. Take a walk around here as we're checking things out here. I've been here for a couple of days now. Been out, did some riding yesterday, or not yesterday, but day before yesterday, and had a good time. But yeah, it's this cute little cottage here. Very nice, very nice. And we're going to go out and explore some more Michigan roads here. So here you see my brand new 2024 KTM 1290 Super Adventure R model. And I've got, I think 900 miles on it right now. And I'm absolutely loving it. Hasn't given me any issues. It handles great, rides great. I have noticed that the stock tire is not wearing very well, but I honestly didn't expect that, and I knew I was going to have to replace them pretty much right off the bat. The front one doesn't look bad at all, though. So we'll see. These are the Battle Axe, Bridgestone Battle Axe. I got my my Moscow Moto bags attached to it. On the back here, I've got my Nelson Riggs Trails End Adventure bag. And up top, I put the GPS mount on it, got it all wired in, and I had the dealer install the heated grips on it. And that's pretty much all I've done to it at this point. The dealer, when I bought the bike, the dealer threw in the pannier racks, the heated grips, and the GPS mount. And I mounted everything except for the heated grips. I had them do it because I just didn't want to have any issues. And I bought the bike 2 weeks before I was coming up here to Michigan. And I didn't want there to be any issues with it. I don't want to travel 1,100 miles and then not have a bike that's not working. If I wanted that, I would have kept the Harley Davidson. So, there she is. And we'll get into a better review later on when I'm not trying to actually enjoy my vacation up here in Michigan. But yeah, I really like this bike. So I'm going to go out and have some fun, and we'll talk to you later. Yeah, this KTM. So far, real happy with it. 929 miles. It's reading on the odometer right now. There's some trails here. I think I want to go in and show you. I'm not sure. I tried some trails the other day that were just a little too much for my level of expertise, and I have a feeling with all the rain yesterday that it's going to be kind of muddy out here. So there's somebody out here riding now.
250. I ride that one on this one.
Okay.
Then I got a 350 that I'll ride on Cedar.
Okay.
Then I got a 300 two-stroke, and then I got a 790.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've ridden the 790 on portions of this, and the next one is Horseshoe.
Okay.
Now I haven't gone up there to look to see. He normally, when he grooms this, he grooms that.
Right.
But I haven't gone up there to look.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to give it a little chance to dry out a little bit after.
Yeah, it's pretty. Well, you can see.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised because the thing.
Oh, you've already been out there, huh?
Yeah, I just finished. So yeah, that's why it's a muddy mess. But yeah, because he groomed it, there's some soft sand that turned into mud.
Right.
So I went, oh, I guess I'll be cleaning this thing today.
Yeah. Right.
24.
I actually just bought this one. I've got 900 and some miles on it. And
what year is this one?
It's a 24. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I had the Harley Davidson Pan America before this, and nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. And it's like every time I took it out, I was throwing a trouble code with it. I had to pull over the side of the road, clear the codes, back and forth to the dealer, probably a dozen computer updates, and finally at 10,000 miles, they had to put a new fuel pump in it. And I'm like, that's too much work for me.
Right.
I want something I know I can jump on, and I know I'm not going to have any issues with. Right. And as soon as I got it back from the dealer, I went over to the KTM dealer and traded it in on this, and And yeah, so far the first 1,000 miles have been fantastic with it.
That's nice. I like how they got the even this.
Yeah. The R model comes with the crash bars and things, and the dealer threw in the pannier racks and the GPS mount and the heated grips for me.
Oh, nice.
And that was all part of the deal. And
Quick shifter.
quick shifter, yep. Yeah, I got it with the tech pack, so yeah, it's got the rally mode, and I tell you what, you put it in rally mode and put the throttle response to throttle, it is like 160 horsepower right now.
Yeah, that was when I found out that why you go in off-road mode for throttle, because the first road.
Now, did you stay in rally mode? Just reset the throttle response to yeah, okay. I may do that. I'm still playing around with it.
Turn my ABS
So one thing I've found on this, that when I shut it off and I start it back up again, it comes right back to where I left it.
Yeah.
The Harley Davidson didn't do that. And every time I shut it off, say I get out in the soft sand and I'd stall it and I have to restart it again, have to go through all that trouble of putting it back into off-road mode, shutting off the traction control, and it was just a pain in the butt. I mean, great bike, don't get me wrong, it was a fun bike, but this is, if I thought that was a 10 at the time, it's now a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I hadn't seen one in person. That's
I found it's noisy in the rough stuff, and I think it's just the chain slapping but
yeah, I have the same thing.
Yeah.
If you listen to the people riding them on YouTube, they all got it.
yeah,
You can, once I knew it on mine,
Right.
you're listening for it.
right.
And I go, oh yeah, that's pretty common. So,
All right.
well, have fun this week here.
Thank you.
That's,
Thank
great
you.
that came
It was
out.
good talking to you. I'm glad I stopped and talked to you to learn a few things here about the local area anyway, so.
Yeah, check this one, and I'd check out Horseshoe.
That was interesting. That's fun to talk to the locals and get their insight on things. I'm gonna have to come back with a little Honda and ride these trails. I think it might be too much for this one, but we'll run down here and see what's going on. All right, what do you say, Ewing? We'll turn left on Ewing and see what it leads to. I'll take his recommendation, I think, and put my rally throttle to off-road, so I don't have that jerkiness that I've run into. All right, so let's go into ride mode. Let's go to rally. ABS, we'll go to off-road. MTC will leave on. Throttle response, we will go to off-road. There we go. Guess I should have wore the other pants, huh? Looks like somebody's been back here today already. So this is Ewing Road in Holton, Michigan. Definitely the kind of stuff I like to ride on this bike. All right, I'm gonna follow this guy's tracks, I think, and see what it brings me. Looks like a nice little play hole there. As I've told other people, this is definitely my happy place. I would much rather be out in the woods anywhere. Yeah, I think the off-road throttle position or throttle response here is probably a better option. The rally setting is absolutely amazing, like I said earlier, but man, it can almost be too much sometimes. And I think for this kind of riding, having a little smoother response, a little smoother touch is a better option. Well, coming up to something. I don't know what it is, but we're coming up to something. I bet you those tracks are his. How you doing? I'm not disturbing you, am I?
So, how the hell do you ride that big bike in here?
Believe it or not, it handles this amazingly well.
Wow.
It really does. It really does.
I see these adventure bikes and I'm thinking, oh, no, I can't do it. Wow. Well, you got the right brand though.
You know, I just went to this. I talked to another fellow over here in the trail system over here, and I'm from Florida actually. I'm just up here on vacation, and I was talking to him, and he's saying the same thing. He's like you just don't see these big bikes up here.
No.
And
First time.
and I understand why, but I mean because it's all woods up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm having a ball with it. It's
great.
I got just under 1,000 miles on it so far.
So you could ride this back to Florida.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
How big is this gas tank?
6 gallons. Yep. I can do about, so far I've noticed about 210, 220 miles on a tank. So.
Well, you know, if you're doing this kind of stuff and you're in low gear and second gear,
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
But it with all the gas is down here though.
Yeah.
So you know, all that weight is down below, so it doesn't feel like it's a 500-pound bike.
Well, okay.
So I think I might. Is it like this if I keep going straight, or?
Yeah, for a while, but then it narrows down.
Okay.
Technically it ends down there.
Okay.
So.
All right. I'm gonna ride it and see what happens.
All right.
If you come across me and I'm laying on the ground, just stop and help.
Yeah, a guy I ride with like that. We pick him up off the ground regularly. Well, okay. It's nice talking.
Yeah, you too. You too. So yeah, some more old guys out riding bikes, man. This is awesome. It's if you thought this was a young man's sport, I beg to differ, my friends. I beg to differ. There's a lot of us old guys out here enjoying our youth. This could probably be pretty soft had it not rained last night. This is probably all sugar sand. Whew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop and take my jacket off up here. Change my gloves. So I had to shed a layer there. It was getting a little warm. All right, do I have? There it is. Turn my volume down. I don't think there's much more ahead of me, but we'll see. Gotta try it anyway, right? Deer tracks. Ain't no easy way through here, is there? Other than right through it. So the key here, I think, is know your limits, slow down when you hit the stuff that you know you're going to have trouble with, and then enjoy the good stuff. And most importantly, wear the right clothes. Now that I've got my jacket off, I can have a little wind flowing through me, and I'm a little better now. When I get back out on the road, I may have to put my jacket back on, but us Florida boys in Michigan, sometimes we just don't know what we're doing. Don't tell anybody that. Oh, geez. Downhill in the ruts. Yeah, I don't think this is an actual road. Oh, look at this. You gotta love that, huh? You know what? This looks familiar to me. I think back when I was a young man, and by young man I say probably an early teenager, maybe a tween, I got lost out here. And we didn't have these things then. So I remember my mom and dad coming out here looking for me. Me and another kid were out here wandering around. I think his name was Rick Elvord. And yeah, we were out here wandering around having a good time, and next thing you know, it was dark and we had no idea where we were at. So in today's day, I got a GPS, and hopefully it'll get me back out of here. Yeehaw. Yeah, I think this is taking me back out where I want to be anyway, so. Sometimes even the GPS is wrong. Hold on, boys. Well, that ain't good. Guess I better move that thing before I travel any further, huh? A little slickery. So I guess No visit to Michigan is going to be complete without stopping in to say hi to Mom and Dad. So, let me take you along with me here, see if I can find them. Been a couple of years since I've been here. It's changed a bit since I've been here, but let me see here. They are, where are they? So there we are. There we are. Mom and Dad. Wow. Took me a little while to find you, but here we are. So this is where my mother and father are buried, and my nephew is buried here. So I guess no visit is complete without stopping by, huh? So yeah, that's my mom and dad. I love that hill hold feature. That is nice. All right, so this is where I found my Airbnb. My first experience with Airbnb, and it's proven itself to be a really good one. So yeah, down this little dirt road here, you can see where it rained last night. And this is my Airbnb. Very nice. Now, not the garage or the outbuildings or anything, just the little cabin here to the side. But it is a very, very nice place. And I'm happy with it. So as always, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and go check out these other videos right here.